Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal, and finally the haul from You and Me located in York, Pennsylvania. I hope you all enjoyed this week's videos on the walkthrough and the close-ups of the yarns that they have to offer. There were a couple yarns that I missed and things that were at the front register that I did not realize were there till I was checking out, to be honest. They had some tags for hats there. They had, I do believe, stitch markers as well. And then, as I mentioned in the video before this, they are carrying the Clean Cotton Big, which is recycled cotton and polyester. It's like the little skeins of the clean cotton, only in the big weight. It's a super bulky 6-weight yarn. So let's go ahead and get to what I purchased. So the store was, like I mentioned, if you haven't watched any of the other videos, it was very busy in there when I first got there because of the Green Day Festival going on outside of the store. So let's start here. Now, in the video Monday, there was a back wall that I did not redo because it was all the clearance items at the store, and I didn't feel like it was right to get those items because they may not be there if you reached out to purchase them, or if you went to the store and wanted to purchase them and they were gone. So that's the reason why I missed that section when I went back and did the close-ups of the yarns. So the first thing that I got from that section, I did get a couple items from that clearance section, is the Queensland Collection Perth, which is an Australian superwash wool blend. This was on clearance. It is a 1-weight, which I am not used to. Actually, there we go here. I didn't even have to go into there to pull up. So there's their 1-weight. And this is in the color Sydney Lights. And there we go. Sydney Lights. It is 80% superwash wool, 20% nylon. And it does recommend a crochet hook 2.25 to 3.5 millimeters. I might try it out on a 4 millimeter. I've never worked with a 1-weight, so this will be interesting. The reason why my husband picked this out is because it's very close to our wedding colors, which were purple and black. There is a little bit of pink in there, and looks like that's either a really dark purple or like a royal blue. And then he picked out this one, same specs. This one is in the color Aurora Australis. These yarns are made in China for Euro yarns, and it's got knittingfever.com. I did a review on that website. If you've never visited that site, you can check back on that walkthrough. I will link that in the description box below. And he picked this up because it reminded him of a hat that I made for my nephew. It's got greens, purples, pinkish red. I don't think there was any other colors in there. No, it was basically what you see on the outside. I don't see any other colors for that one. So this will be interesting. I'll probably start with the lighter color because I do have some issues with working with the darker colors if I don't have enough lighting, being able to see the stitch. So those were those two. I'm going to show you what he picked out first. So that was my husband's picking. This is the other one. So I finally got some Noro. This is made in Japan. This is the Silk Garden Light. It is 45% silk, 45% mohair, and 10% wool. And this is a 3-weight. This is the one that shows no washing. If you see the X, I hope you guys can see that. I'm guessing that means not to machine wash. First time getting Noro, so I know it's got some wool in there. And this is a roving style yarn. So the thickest it's going to go is a 3-weight. It could go down all the way to a 1-weight, but it does. The thickness changes very quick. See how thick it is there? And then by the time it gets down here, it's thinned out a little bit. This one is in the color number 2189. It is 125 meters, close to maybe 200 yards. I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to figure out the conversion to see what the difference would be from meters to yards, because a lot of companies only have meters shown. There we go. There. And there is some other colors, so it's got the green, the red, like a dark blue. Since my pictures on the other side, I usually have me in the middle, but I have me off to the side to keep up the Ewe and Me, York, PA information on the screen for you. But if you look inside the donut, there's oranges and like a brown. So that's kind of pretty. All right. And then the other color is 2082 Lot C. Everything is the same with the specs, but it's got some different colors in it. It's got some blue, some green, some yellow. And this one, not bad. Now these were $15 each, which my husband didn't think was a bad price. Which I didn't think so either. But there's that. I don't know what I'm going to make with them since they're less than 200 yards, but we'll see. All right, and then he picked out, he found some notions for me to try and to give a review on them. Oh, there was one more yarn in here he picked out. Rowan felted tweed. How black that is. Whew. I mean, I'm glad there's a little bit of color in it from the tweed. This is the Colors by Calf Facet. It is a felted effect yarn made with merino wool and alpaca. It's 50% wool, 25% alpaca, and 25% viscose, which the viscose is going to be the flex in the yarn, the tweed part. And this one is, I said 50 grams, but I don't see, this is made in Italy. Does it give how many yards or meters it is? Oh, here it is. 175 meters or 191 yards. And it does say it's machine washable. Don't put it in the dryer because it's lay flat. It's kind of hard to see those little icons up there. Okay. And now onto the notions that my husband picked out. And I'll show you what I picked out with yarn. Okay. So he knows I have a hard time with straight steel hooks. So I've been trying to get a lot of ergonomic hooks with the wrist, going in and out, because I am a knife grip. He saw this. It's like, ooh, that's cool. And I'm like, well, what size hook is it? Because I thought it was a hook. And he showed me this. I said, a lot of people didn't like this when it came out, but I'll give it a try and review it. So in the next few weeks, maybe in May, you'll see a review on this, whether I liked it or didn't like it. It does say it fits a size B all the way up to a K for steel hooks. So we'll see how that goes. And give you my honest review of it. Whether I like it or don't like it, we'll find out. Alright, so keep an eye out for a review on this. This was $8. Because it is marked. I don't remember. These Perth yarns were about $9 a piece, maybe a little bit more. And then the tweed, I don't remember how much the Rowan tweed was, because they don't individually price these. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say 15. I could be wrong. It could have been more than that. But it is cool. And I've never had Rowan. So, again, there's that color. And my hair is already on it. I just had it out of the bag for a few seconds. Alright. And then there's this. The Norwegian Knitting Thimble, which I'm guessing you can also use for crochet. It is, let's see, it says flexible wire coil thimble, has 2 yarn guides to control yarn. Sharp points. Handle with care and keep out of reach of children and pets. So I will go ahead and review this as well to see how well it works with keeping the tension while crocheting. Whether it's 1 strand or 2. Maybe I'll do both and see how that works. Because there are times where I do 2 strands at the same time. So we'll see. This was $4.50 for this tool. Alright, now on to my selections, which wasn't much because he went and selected all these other items. So before he had even gotten there, I knew I wanted to get this bamboo pop. This one is in the color Pastel Dots. It is a 3 lightweight yarn, which I don't know. I think this is closer to a 2. I might do a review on this and use my wraps per inch tool that I got from Amazon to see if it's really a 3 weight. If it is, it's a really fine 3 weight. Or as people like to say, mandala 3 weight. Oops, upside down crystal. There we go. But it's very pretty. I did look on Universal's site to see if there was any free patterns for crochet with this. All knit. So I'm going to have to look around. There is, let's see, does it say the yardage on here? This is a 50% cotton, 50% bamboo blend. It's 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, 266 meters or 292 yards. So there's that. Let's see if I can get that close enough. There we go. Fixed itself. And there's the information as far as, let's see, can I get that to work here? Come on. There we go. See, it says it's a 4mm crochet hook recommended. It's machine washable and lay flat to dry. With the line through it, where it's tumble dry, no heat. So this was $8. And then my husband said, I will get you a Noro, pick out one. Ta-da! Got a big donut of Noro, yay! And this is the let's see, can that come up any better? Okay, so this is a bulky 5. It's the pseudo, I don't know, pseudo. The T is normally silent on these. And it is the Japanese word for tweed. So it's a tweed. It's their tweed line. And this one is, let's see here, 100% wool, not to machine wash. It's got an X through that. Not even a hand for hand wash. I'm guessing if you just hand washed with cold water, because I know warm or hot will felt it, and I don't want to felt this. This is a little scratchy, but I would think after the first hand washing it would soften up a little bit maybe. I like it because it's mainly purple with some other colors thrown in, with the pink tweed. And let's see here. I know everybody knows a lot about Noro, but it says the world of nature. Be free from existing concepts and limitations. Pursue the image in your minds. And that is by the owner of Noro. His last name is was Noro. Was. As far as I know, he's passed away. So this, it says natural fiber. The fiber is hand-selected and inspected by master. I'm not even going to try to butcher his first name because it's in Japanese, and I wouldn't know how to pronounce that. But we all know his last name is Noro. From the most reliable and ethical suppliers, fibers are never treated with acids or harmful chemicals. They are gently spun to preserve the original qualities and characters. And that says and underneath natural color, it says Noro creates asymmetric. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Asymmetric. There we go. Asymmetric patterns and complex colors to mimic the beauty of nature that surrounds you. And it says natural process. Wabi Sabi embraces natural imperfections. The harmony of natural variation and original character of the fibers are preserved and delivered into your hands. So that's a lot of information on here about the Noro yarns in general. I think that's only on these. I don't think. Yeah, that information's not on the Silk Garden Light. But look at all that purple and pink and a little bit of blue. I'm gonna have to find the perfect pattern for this. It does not say. Does it say how many yards it is? 320 meters. So let me see. What's the difference between these two? So almost 30 meters more, so about 350 yards of a bulky 6, or bulky 5 yarn. That should get me a decent shawl for the winter or even fall. I don't think I would make a top out of this unless I find out after hand washing it in cold water that it softens up any. And it's interesting, there's this big piece of tweed right here. The rest of it looks kind of normal. I mean, there's another spot here that's really big too, but so there's that one. Right, and then on the notions part of it, I'm always running out of stitch markers. So I got another pack of stitch markers. I really like these ones. I got some in a knitting how to knit set, and they are really horrible. So I'm probably going to wind up throwing them out. They were in the boy how to knit set that's available at Walmart. they do not stay closed, and they snag the yarn. So no, that's not good. All right, and then, and I don't know, I think she kind of felt bad that they normally give out tote bags when you first purchase from the shop, and she ran out. She hasn't gotten any more in, and the guy's supposed to drop them off whenever he has them ready. So she wrote on my receipt that we are owed a tote bag when we go back next time. So she won't. I don't know if it's because I had this hat on Saturday, or if it was just a nice gesture. But thank you for the hat tags. They have little sheep on them. I'll have to figure out how to put these on hats. I think it's like you bend it and then kind of like sew it on the brim, like down here, and attach it. So it has, let me actually put it here. Well, you wouldn't put it right in the front of your face, but just to give you an idea. I know it goes like this, but these need to be bent, like warmed up a little bit so they're bendable. They're really cute. So she gave me 2 of these for free. And then they do a loyalty card, or like I guess you could consider it like a loyalty card that they punch, and after your card is filled up, you earn a free skein or hank or whatever of yarn. So I got, let's see, for every $20 purchased, I think I got $10 or $20. I don't know. I got a lot of punches. And like I said, when it's filled up, you can get a free thing of yarn. She didn't say how much the yarn had to be, or if it was any yarn. Joan, if you're watching my haul, let me know if there's a price limit on the free yarn after the punch card's filled up. Frequent buyer card. There we go. Frequent buyer card, loyalty card, whatever you want to call it. But these were free. And then she did give me a business card with her information on it. So I'll go ahead and show that here, so you guys can see that. Oh, maybe. There we go. It's not glaring over here. I don't know why it's glaring there. Okay. So there's that. Hey, she actually has her email on there. That's nice. Okay. Does have their website, which I have in the description box below. So if you want to pause and take a screenshot of this, you're more than welcome to. So you can contact Joan at Ewe and Me Yarn Shop. And then their business hours are on the back. The only day it looked that they're closed is they're closed Mondays and Wednesdays. So that's nice. Break it up a little bit. All right. So there's that. Now, this is separate from Ewe and Me, but I'm going to keep up the information about the shop on the screen. All right. Let me put this stuff back away real quick. So I've got a lot of new yarns to test out, which is nice. Different tools to test out. All right. So, as we were driving home, we stopped at a few different places, but this is the one that I'm going to show you guys my thing from. So it's located in Maryland, because we went from Virginia through Maryland up to Pennsylvania. They had loose leaf tea packets. It's called the Farmhouse, and they had what they called the Candyland Getaway or something like that was the name on the outside, but there was like 2 stores combined together. There was the candy side and then the like grocery side, because they had meats, they had bread, they had desserts. And I thought, well, let me try this out. This sounds tasty. It's black tea with blueberry bits, blackberry leaves, strawberry fruit granules, lemon myrtle, strawberry bits, and flavor. Now they did have a larger bag, but I'm like, let me see. Do they have a smaller one so I can just test it out? And then right by these, they had the little mesh containers to put your tea in. It's a 2-inch for all loose teas, dishwasher safe. I don't know how much this was because there was no tag and I didn't take my receipt, so I just knew it went through and I'm like, yeah, nah. All right, and then I love sesame sticks, so they had these on the food side, the other side with all the candy options, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting those because these are a good snack. Yeah, this was in Thurmont, Maryland. Gateway Candy Land. They've been open since 1982. I don't know if there we go. And they had several size bags. This was the smallest. I didn't need a large bag because don't need that much sesame sticks. All right, well that is my haul from the Ewe and Me, plus a little extra from the farmland house. I hope you all enjoyed what I purchased. If you've ever purchased those yarns, whether from your local yarn shop or online, let me know what you thought about those yarns and what you've made with them. I always love hearing what you guys make and how you guys like different yarns. So look forward to those comments. I do read them, and I do, if need be, I do reply. If you guys have, like a comment that sounds like I could reply to it, I reply, or else I give you a little heart. Basically that's a thank you for watching my video and for commenting on it. I really do appreciate that. If there's anything you guys would like to see in the future, please let me know. Patterns will be not a main thing for this channel. So if you saw my special video on Saturday this past weekend, because you're going to be seeing this on Friday, those will only be out once in a great while. This channel is more about going to local yarn shops, reviewing the yarns that I've got from those places individually, and giving my honest review about them, and any notions or tools that I picked up, like these ones here, the knitting thimble for the 2 different yarn strands to kind of guide them, and that tool for the ergonomic handle to be added for straight hooks. Those will be periodically as well. Going forward, just to let you all know that I will probably take at least 1 week off of going to local yarn stores so I can provide that additional information for you about any yarns that I've purchased in the past. There's yarns that I still have that I've shown you guys, but I haven't given a full review on. So I might do that next 1 week next month in May. So keep a lookout for that. This weekend, since you'll be seeing this Friday, tomorrow I'm going to be going back to the Likely Yarn Store in Abingdon. They're doing their grand reopening. They're doing a lot of prizes at that location, and it is also LYS weekend. So if you're in the area of Abingdon, Virginia, or if it's not a far drive for you, you can go check out that store. That is a very nice little store. It is close to the Creeper Trailway. It was like we parked at another parking spot, walked across the street, and we were there. So I know Kathy from AKA Crazy Knitting Nana has been there or knows about it, because I was like, why is it called Creeper? Sounds creepy. I wouldn't want to. It's because of the creeping vines in the area that it's called that. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe bell. subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when new content is put out. And if you liked any of the videos from this week, please go ahead and share them so others can know about the local yarns in their area or ones that they've never heard of before. All right. Well, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Until next time, have a good one.